So we can all agree that no one likes to be micromanaged, controlled, or told what to do for every single waking moment in their life. If that weren't the case, then prisons and dictatorships would be all the rage. Not to mention, some companies on Glass Ceiling would have 5-star reviews. But what does this have to do with anything that I'm going to talk about today? Well, it's about part 2 of 10 Steps to a Better Living by Manly P. Hall. And part 2 is do not dominate your friends, family, relatives, anyone in your life, period. So dominating sounds like a really harsh kind of word, and it sort of is, but at the same time, that's domineering is exactly what micromanaging and controlling is. Manly P. Hall says the main reasons not to do it is because, one, you will cause your own self a high amount of stress, because we all know the saying, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So, and he literally says your blood pressure will skyrocket when you do this practice, because you will try leading the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You will give people unsolicited advice, and you will tell people to do things your way because you think it's best. And that's not, most people don't want that. Like, if they come to you with advice, that's another thing. But if you're trying to control someone, it's going to hurt you. But second off, and honestly even more important, is it's going to cause people to resent you. The people that you're trying to domineer or control, micromanage, whatever the case may be, they're going to come to resent you, and it's going to sour your relationship. Manly P. Hall has a couple good points in this, and he says that the person that is easily domineered is not worth domineering, and people that are worth domineering won't easily be domineered. And even if they are domineered, they're in a situation where they can't rise above, but that flame, that little spark to break free of the chains, will start within them and grow ever more fervently the more they are dominated and domineered in this kind of system. Apologies for the sniffles. It is where I live, the forest fire up in Canada, all the smoke has come down from here. That's at least where I thought it is, and it's really stuffing up my nose, and now I sound a little nasally. But this is a good time that if you like this content, please hit the like button, leave a comment, whatever, subscribe. This is The Lost Tribe. My name is Brendan, but I'm going to continue with the content right now. So, the best course of action when it comes to this rule, this step, I should say, is to be laissez-faire with other people's lives. If they come to you asking for advice, then give it. Or if you see them about to do something really direly wrong and you give them a piece of advice, or even if you just give someone advice in general, don't expect them to take it, because it will cause you to be upset if you give someone advice and they don't take it. And I mean, I've done it before. It's annoying. It's really annoying sometimes, especially if they ask for it. But I've grown to the point where it's laissez-faire. And like I said before, obviously, if you see someone driving towards the railroad tracks and the train's coming, you say something, right? But on other points like that are a lot less dire, I've realized that people have to make their own mistakes and make their own decisions, and that's how some people learn. That's how I learn. Because I've had people all the time try to tell me what to do, and they might have been right, but I didn't realize they were right until I actually did it myself. This sort of falls into the old adage of treat others how you would like to be treated yourself. Would you like to be dominated by someone and micromanaged, have someone forcing you to do things in your life that you don't want to do? No. There are people, but like it's like it is what it is. But for the most part, no. I know I don't. I push up against authority sometimes, and most times, when people try to take away my autonomy. So the point is to let people have their autonomy and to not take that away from them, even if you yourself, in your own opinion, because it is your opinion, think that it's not going to be good for them. Living this way will allow you to maintain your friendships and relationships across the board, while also keeping your stress at an all-time low. Because obviously because you're not giving any kind of advice or anything, and it's mainly because you're not involving yourself. You're not involving yourself in other people's problems and stresses, because the other point to this that he didn't say is that, he meaning Manly P. Hall, he didn't say is that some people will become accustomed to it. The ones that don't mind being domineered will become accustomed to it to the point where you have to make all the decisions for them. And then that's a burden on top of you. And you don't want that, because, you got your own life to live. And you want to continue to do things your way. And not have to take care of a child that you didn't sign up for. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter how old they are. If they need you to dictate everything in their life for them, they're a child. Or you're the warden and they're the prisoner. And they are a prisoner by choice, and you're the warden involuntarily, and it's going to drive you mad. So long story short, do not dominate people if you can help it. It's not good for your health. But I'm going to wrap it up right there. If you didn't catch it before, my name is Brendan. This is The Lost Tribe. This channel exists to help you elevate your mind and realize some truths about the way that the world is. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button. Leave a comment down below if you have any comments on this content, or if you have any ideas for me to do future videos on, please leave them down below. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more of this, and with the push notification button, because it'll alert you the second that I put out a new video. Also, if you want an easy way to support the channel, I will leave a link in the description below and possibly in a pinned comment, but I am a fiction author of a dystopian thriller novel called The Phoenix and the Flames. My name is Brendan Landry. It's available on Amazon in ebook, audiobook, and paperback copy. That is an easy way, buying one of those, to not only, one, support me so I could end up making more videos like this, but two, you get added value for supporting me by getting a book that is the first in a series. So if you could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. I know most people don't read nowadays anyways, so yeah, it's just out there. But anyways, once again, my name is Brendan. This is The Lost Tribe. Peace out, fam.